I thought I would show you how to make proper Vegemite toast. I found that everyone that I talk to in America about Vegemite complains about it. Everyone seems to have a fucking horror story about eating Vegemite, and it's really not that scary. I think it's in the way you make it, and so I'm going to show you how I make it for someone who is not used to it. The way that I personally eat it is going to be very differently to how I'm going to make it for someone else. I have a friend here, and she has eaten it once. Have you eaten it once before? No, you've never tried it? Okay, she's never tried it, but she's terrified. I saw it in her face when we were talking about it earlier. So I'm determined to help her understand it. So Vegemite is a yeast spread, which sounds way more dank than it actually is. It's really high in vitamin B. It's really healthy for you, and it's made out of at least 95% of Australian ingredients. Vegemite can be used for a lot of stuff. So in Australia, we'll typically put it on toast. I eat it often on toast for breakfast, but I also sometimes put eggs on top of that on the toast. My dad used to mix Vegemite and jam. I don't know if I recommend that one. That one's a weird one. I really like Vegemite and peanut butter, but it's just a super salty and umami tasting spread. I've made stews where I've put a tablespoon of Vegemite in for the salt and the umami. And I've definitely heard of some people, go away! I've definitely heard of some people mixing Vegemite in with butter for burgers and stuff like that. So I like to make it with sourdough because sourdough is a little tangy, I guess, as you eat it. So I just made some. And I like to go a medium kind of bake. Now I have been trying my best to stop eating dairy. I'm not strictly being vegan or vegetarian, but I'm just trying to minimize my impact on the environment. So I found this really good oat butter by Miyoko's, and I actually really like it. So what I would say is I like to put the butter on while the bread is still hot so that it gets melty. I also really like to go for kind of a 2/3 to 1/3 ratio of butter to Vegemite. So be generous with the butter because the fat is what helps with the taste of the Vegemite. Now Vegemite these days seems to come in 2 tubs. There's a squeezy tub and then there's the jar. The squeezy tub, they must dilute it a little bit with water in order for it to squeeze easily. And I just don't like the texture as much, but that might just be because I'm used to the jar. I think you have more control over how much you put on with the jar. You can tell how much I eat it because it's almost all gone. But Vegemite you can scrape out of the jar. So I'm going to show you once I put this on how much Vegemite I do for a brand new trier of Vegemite. I am just going to really lightly smear it. If I was doing this, I would probably triple the amount of Vegemite I'm putting on, but I want to not scare someone off today. So this is her little tiny baby one. So I don't know if you can see there, but I barely put any Vegemite on. This one is my one, is maybe a little bit more on, but you don't put a lot because you don't need it. When you taste it, you'll realize it's super salty and it's got a very strong taste. So without further ado, yeah. Cheers. Are you scared?
Yes.
It's yummy. Thoughts, suggestions?
Salty.
Mm-hmm. It's really salty. There's a lot of salt in it. But it's also not bad. Yeah, it's good, right?
Tastes like anchovies.
Oh, interesting. I guess because it's salty. I don't taste the anchovy part. I don't taste the fish. It's like anchovies without the fish taste. I love it. But I think when people often like try it for the first time,
It tastes burnt.
it's probably just the bread.
Oh.
But I think sometimes because Australians put so much more on than Americans, and we also like to scare people. We just think it's funny to give people a lot. So I've heard of Australians giving people a straight teaspoon of this stuff to try. And like, I can eat it straight, but there's no way you would be able to eat it straight. But I could pour this into my mouth if I really wanted to.
I like it.
Yeah.
It tastes like mushroom powder.
And I'm such a lady. And you put some egg on top. Such a great breakfast snack. Yeah. Not so scary, America. Just don't overdo it and you'll be fine.